What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. What we're about to do, we're about to react to Guess My Ethnicity, a video by Cut. One of my viewers asked me to react to this. Her name is Kora Gray, so shout out to you, Kora Gray. And let's see what this is all about.
Do you enjoy curry?
I'm not.
Are you
I'm
into
not gonna...
spices? Little turmeric.
Fine, I love curry.
We had people to guess stranger ethnicities.
My name is Sammy.
My name is Mia.
Jasmine, what are you doing here today?
I'm doing a lineup, I guess. I'm guessing.
What are you
She's
guessing?
cute.
I have no idea.
Today you're gonna guess people's ethnicity.
It's my favorite thing to do.
Cool.
Nice.
You nervous?
Yes. I'm super nervous.
I feel like I'll be really good at this game because I'm an Air Force brat. So I've lived a lot
Free
of
mom
places and
hugs.
I've interacted with a lot of different cultures and stuff. So this will be fun.
I can smell half Asian from half a mile away, dude.
Are you half Asian?
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah, you can tell he's
is
half
white,
Asian.
My mom is from China.
You ready? Are you half Asian?
Yeah, my dad is white. My mom is from China.
You see, yeah, you could tell. Like when I went to UCLA, there was a lot of Asian people who were mixed. Who were surprisingly mixed. They were mixed with Asian, and they were also mixed with with other ethnicity like white or black or even Hispanics. But I did see a lot of Asian from all kind of backgrounds.
To do this?
Sure, as ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm ready too. Let's do this.
I'm ready to get canceled, man. Very good. This is the most awkward thing.
I think Filipino. Do people guess your ethnicity often?
Yeah, they try to, and I usually get like Filipino.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
that's of course wrong. This I know for a fact. This isn't your normal hair texture. I can tell that you definitely have like a curl pattern that might be similar to mine.
You look like this one girl I went to high school with, who was half black, half Saipanese.
You have a
Japanese.
Only with half white, half Asian. I'll tell you right now, we don't have one in this lineup.
I'm getting like Blasian vibes.
That's what I'm getting too,
I know,
Blasian.
Very, very short.
What
Can
type
I
of Asian?
Oh, that part.
Mhm.
You're kind of dark. Cambodian
Yeah.
or like maybe like Thai.
But then
She is
then again, there are a lot of dark skinned Asians too. So just because they're dark skinned does not necessarily mean they're black or they have African of descent. If that makes sense.
black and Korean Blasians. She has juicy lips. So I
Nice.
feel like she got that.
She does.
That would be correct.
Yay!
I'm half Korean, half Kenyan.
Hell yeah.
Half Korean,
Growing up,
half
I wish I
Kenyan.
was half black, half Asian. I thought that was like the coolest look.
My brother's half Vietnamese, half Korean. My little sister's Japanese, white, and Korean. So I'm pretty much the only, black sheep in my family.
Was that hard growing up?
Yeah, I remember many times I would be standing in line with my mom, and they would be like, "Oh, are you guys together?"
Yeah.
Because they assume that I'm not a part of them.
Yeah.
So it was pretty like hard growing up.
Feeling outside of
Yeah.
when
just-
you were really inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're giving me like Middle Eastern-ish. A lot of Middle Easterns have very thick, luscious
I think
hair.
so. Middle
What do you
Eastern.
curl your hair every day?
Put some cream in it.
Yeah.
Air dry.
I got a black friend who's really into cream.
Okay.
Nice.
You look very Indian to me. Do you enjoy curry?
I'm not.
Are you
I'm
into
not gonna...
spices? Little turmeric.
Fine, I love curry.
See?
I mean, just because you like curry does that mean you're Indian though? But
Oh, you feel like that was asking me, do I like fried chicken? But you do.
Hey.
You love you some curry. I know you do.
hey,
You love it.
I'm gonna let you know I'm black and I like fried chicken too. I like grape soda. I don't like watermelon, so don't make no watermelon joke.
I'm gonna say like Arabian, Muslim.
Okay.
I think maybe black and Hispanic. The father is the black one, and your mother is Hispanic.
Wow.
Possible.
I know how it goes.
Possible.
You're
I get
right.
Middle
I was
Eastern.
born in India, but in Kolkata. So technically, I'm Bengali. You said I had a black
so she is.
father. No, you were right about that.
Yeah.
So it's technically
my
she like
mother
South
is-
Asian.
My mother is white, and is black.
Have you ever found or
Really?
met your
No,
birth
I
parents?
don't. And my father is black.
Have you
Really?
ever found or met your
So she a
No,
mulatto.
I don't know anything at all. Yeah,
Wow.
the orphanage actually shut down, so I don't have any information.
Do you want that information, or do you just kind of?
It would like severely change my entire life. I don't know if I can handle it,
Yeah.
honestly.
You know what? She deserves it. Like,
Sammy.
hopefully you got
My
it.
name is Jaime.
Jaime. Are you German? Is this a German? You are tricky. Like you're reading like white.
Definitely
but
white.
Your hair is telling me like maybe with a little bit of like black or like flavor.
Do the carpets
Maybe.
match the drapes?
Yes, they do.
Are they cute and curly?
You look like Logic.
Hey.
Logic is half white and half black, and nobody thinks he's black, so he doesn't say the N-word in his raps.
I feel like you're a black ginger.
His dad is like Jamaican, and his mom might be like Scottish because they like colonized Jamaica or something.
I am Latino. My mom's from Mexico, and my dad's from El Salvador.
Dude!
I would not have guessed that.
I was way wrong.
I would not have guessed that, to tell you the truth.
I get that all the time, though. Really.
Yeah?
Like, you know, what? Like, there are light-skinned, like, black people. There are black people who are that light. Look at Kid from Kid and Play. He was light as hell. But yeah, he grew like the biggest, the thickest, hot top fade of all the men. But I would not have guessed that he was Hispanic. But then again, oh, she cute.
So you could be half Asian, but you could also just have bangs.
I want to
I don't
say
think she's Asian.
is-
She could be.
has some type of Middle Eastern background.
I'm saying Bulgarian. It's the eyes and then it's the nose profile.
How tall is your dad?
He's probably just a little taller than me.
Oh,
But
she's Hispanic,
Maybe.
right? They have shorter fathers. No, don't
can't
include
say
that part.
Well, they did.
That's my guess. I'm going with it and I'm sticking with it.
so I am Latina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's the specifics that I should know?
Yeah, I'm Guatemalan.
So what do people
Guatemalan.
usually think that you are?
Usually,
My homeboy
Asian.
George will call
I
him
also
Molly.
get,
Shout out to you, George.
To
Haven't seen
get
you in years.
Asian.
Since high school.
I have a little bit. I feel like bangs are like kind of Latino,
You
right?
know, I think they're
Sort of.
Asian all the way.
Maybe.
Oh, this is tricky.
Why are you looking at her booty?
Big booties run in like Somali and like Eritrean like culture. They all have really big butts. You don't have that big of a butt.
I got a friend. who's
You know what, like, it's strange that it sounds not every black girl's going to have a big ass. You know, like, but then again, you know, us guys, we gonna look no matter what.
and you got kind of a similar vibe to her. How do you feel about lotion?
Everybody should use lotion.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
duh.
you're black.
I want to say she's black, but
This is tricky.
not just black, something else too. What type of food do you guys like to eat in your household growing up?
We eat a lot of rice, eggs, spam, a
Oh.
lot of noodles.
Okay, so I feel like she's black and Japanese.
I'm gonna say Eritrean. Despite not having a big booty,
Probably Caribbean.
My last name
I'm gonna say,
is Wen, so I am Vietnamese American.
oh,
Dude!
Fitting
So
me.
are you half and half, or like how does that?
Yes, both my parents are actually both half.
Cool.
Wow.
So you've got both halves creating another
a quarter.
half of a half.
Do you identify with black culture?
Not as much. I do identify as Vietnamese American.
Mm-hmm.
Both my parents, they were both raised in Vietnam
Okay.
and like the Vietnam War sort of era. So very much, I thought I was like Asian the entire time, and then didn't really get into like my American side.
All right.
And that happens. You know, when you're raised in one culture, you know, like you don't necessarily like fit in with your color. You fit in with that culture. If that makes sense, like, you know, like if you're black and you're raised with Japanese family, obviously you're going to like be closer to the Japanese culture than you are to African American culture. Hopefully that makes sense.
This guy's got the craziest eyes I've ever seen. Dude, your eyes tell a story.
It looks
I
like
don't
he's
know why,
stoned.
but the word Scandinavian came in my head when you were approaching. Tall?
You're-
Is that like a feature that Scandinavians have?
Yeah,
You
it
look like
is.
a white dude.
Definitely.
Like a white dude, you know?
Yeah.
Like a regular old white dude.
Just regular old American white from like the Midwest. Like, you've got family lines that run deep in this country. What are you?
You're part, right? I am white, but I'm also Native American.
Really?
Oh my god.
Nice.
The generations do go all the way back.
Like all the way to the very beginning.
Alaskan Native.
Okay.
My tribe's called Athabaskan.
White dude, that's half native.
Nice.
Quarter.
I have one older brother. He's a half brother, so he's more native looking than I am.
Okay.
So like, it's a weird feeling of like, yeah, I got white privilege, and I firsthand see how it works. There's my mom and my brother, and people are being mean to them.
Right, like literally you'll be right there and you can see that difference.
Yeah.
Initially, I'm getting some Hispanic, kind of Peruvian friend who looks kind of related to you.
Can you bachata for me?
Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, hip. 1, 2, 3, hip. She's definitely not Latin. Definitely not Latin.
Religion.
Sick.
Sick.
Mm.
Oh, that feels very Middle Eastern to me. I don't
It
know. Afghanistan.
I am Punjabi.
Punjabi. There you go.
In India.
Like the great Kali.
Being in America in particular is hard, being Punjabi.
Yeah, I mean, people have a lot of stereotypes, especially after like 9/11 happened. I just remember,
Yeah,
like, there were,
and
like,
that's unfortunately because
terrorists.
the people of Sikh, that had nothing to do with like with the whole terrorists. I like Sikh they're not Muslim, are they? No, it's like so. But I get because they're different. You know, that like they're close to the Middle East and they have that headgear. You know, like they get treated like shit, and that's not fair at all. I think that is BS. You know, that people are being treated because of what some other asshole did like 20 years ago.
My uncles, a lot of them had to cut off their beards, you know, get rid of the turban just so that they can
Turban, that
for
would call.
what they look like. Yeah. So that was always interesting.
Yeah. It's really, really awesome to meet you. Thank you so much. I'm sweating. All right. Sorry.
She's definitely Asian.
Getting immediate Asian vibes.
She's part Asian, but I also don't know what your other part is. I'm going to just like assume white because like your eyes, like they're not very Asian eyes.
What do you mean by Asian eyes?
I don't, they're a little bit like, they're not as wide open. I'm not trying to offend anybody.
Yeah.
Skin tone that suggests some like non-mainstream Asian. You could be Thai because Thai people, I think, have a slightly darker, more olive skin tone.
So tell me, what are you?
My mom is Italian and my dad is Japanese.
Makes sense.
You're a Hapa?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now that you say it,
Yeah.
I see it.
Right? I was working retail up until really recently, and a lot of my clients would ask, like, what are you? Just, like, on the way out.
What are you?
Like, I think it comes from a good place, which is why I don't have a problem with it, but it
Yeah.
can be kind of othering.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm Nicole.
Hey, Jesse. Nicole is
Nicole. She's pretty cute.
white name.
I think she might be Greek because of the hair.
Yeah.
Curly hair. She could be Jewish.
Could be.
That's an ethnicity.
She's black and white, a quarter black. It's probably all in your hair. Like,
That's 25% right
that's
here.
where it went.
You look very Korean to me. I haven't seen a whole lot of curly hair Koreans, which makes me feel like she might just be one of those white people that look Asian, like Bjork. I think you might be Icelandic.
You're on the right track. I'm Korean and white.
Really?
Korean and white.
I'm actually Korean.
I would not guess Korean. We got a lot of Asian people on here.
No Korean
Which is
people
dope.
I know have
Really
hair
dope.
like this. So what percentage Korean are you?
I'm only a quarter Korean.
Okay, what's the other part?
Irish, Hungarian.
Okay, I
Nice.
can see that.
I always think those people are from the future. If you're just a quarter Asian, I hope to have like a quarter Asian baby someday. So.
Oh, you look worn out.
Yes, doing this is like maybe the third layer of hell. There's so many different lives that I don't know anything about.
Yeah.
And so much ease that I experience that I don't even think about.
They weren't able to spot Hoppo like you thought.
Yeah, dude, I'm embarrassed. I should have done better, and I'll try harder next time. And I won't have as much blind confidence.
Ethnicity or race. Is it a way to connect with people?
It is a way. I am very open. I grew up in the Philippines. I speak Tagalog, but originally my family is from Louisiana. I am a Creole. No one ever assumes that I am what I am. They always assume that I'm whatever they am, mixed with something else, mixed with black. And so they're a little bit more open. And I just, I get along with people pretty well.
That's
I didn't
good.
upset nobody.
This is a nice video. You know what? And I agree. Like we all need to do better when it comes to race and ethnicity. I think, I'm man enough to admit that I could be ignorant when it comes to race and ethnicity because we truly don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what that person is going through. We don't know the other half or anything. We just know what we just only know about our struggle, but we don't know about their struggle. And everyone had that struggle here in this country. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I want to ask you a question. Now, what do you think my ethnicity is? Obviously, I'm black, but I took an ancestry DNA test, and I'm 84% sub-Saharan African. So I want to ask you, what type of African do you think I am? It also turns out that I'm 14% European. So which part of European am I? So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys like my video. If you guys do, check out my other videos that I made before. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, and rock and roll.